Some crazy facts about history's world leaders you didn't know. Part 1. First up, Napoleon. Despite the myth, he wasn't short. He was actually of average height for his time. The confusion, British propaganda, and measurement mix-ups. Speaking of mix-ups, Cleopatra wasn't Egyptian. She was Greek, part of the Ptolemaic dynasty. That's right, this Egyptian queen was all Greek to us. Moving on to Emperor Nero, who reportedly fiddled while Rome burned. But guess what? The fiddle wasn't invented yet. Maybe he was air fiddling. Jumping to the USA, President Lyndon B. Johnson had interesting pets. He owned beagles named him and her. Talk about keeping things simple. Lastly, Queen Elizabeth II is a Bond girl, kinda. She acted alongside Daniel Craig for the 2012 Olympics opening, an act that included jumping out of a chopper too. First on our list, Christopher Columbus. He discovered America, but guess what? He never knew it. He died thinking he had reached Asia. Talk about a geographical oopsie. Next, Genghis Khan. Known for his vast empire, but did you know he's the ancestor of about 16 million people today? Talk about leaving a mark. Over to Benjamin Franklin. This founding father loved a good air bath. That's right. He'd sit in his room, stark naked, enjoying the breeze. Brrr! Strike! Did you know Richard Nixon was a bowling fanatic? He even installed a lane in the White House. Presidential strikes, anyone? Lastly, Roman Emperor Caligula. This quirky leader appointed his horse, Incitatus, as a priest and planned to make him a consul. Nay way. Part 3. First in the lineup, Julius Caesar. Did you know he was terrified of thunder? A bit ironic for a man who often had the skies of war rumbling around him. Next, French President Charles de Gaulle. This guy had a peculiar pet peeve. He absolutely hated the sight of camels. Desert trips must have been a hump of trouble. Meet Andrew Jackson, the US president with a bang. He participated in numerous duels, and it's said he carried 2 bullets in his body throughout his life. All hail Queen Victoria. Rumor has it, she used cannabis to alleviate menstrual cramps. Quite the royal remedy, isn't it? Lastly, Fidel Castro. Despite the iconic image with cigars, he gave up smoking in 1985 for health reasons. Talk about a smokescreen. Part 4. First, we have the genius Albert Einstein. But guess what? He never wore socks. He thought they were a pain, probably less than his physics equations. Next, Teddy Roosevelt, a real-life action hero. This US president once delivered a 90-minute speech after getting shot. Talk about bulletproof determination. Gravity can wait, says Sir Isaac Newton. He was so absorbed in his work, he often forgot to eat. An apple a day might not work for everyone. Up next, Russia's Peter the Great. Standing at a towering 6'8", he would disguise himself to learn from his subjects incognito. Talk about a royal sneak peek. Lastly, Mahatma Gandhi. Did you know he loved to dance? This leader of peace had some groovy moves in his repertoire. Like, share, and subscribe.